Well, here we are again. It's always quite a pleasure. You read the title. Ahsoka is now in Fortnite, which means my supreme intelligent mind was right when I guessed it would be the case in the video I made close to 2 years ago. She does look a little odd in the Fortnite art style though, given that they went with her live action appearance to go side by side with the show, as I predicted they would. But despite that, I think they should have went with her animated appearance instead, since the Clone Wars art style isn't as far off from Fortnite's. But anyway, beyond my boasting about me being right about her coming to Fortnite before an actual Star Wars game, I'll be going ham on EA's incompetence as well, in comparison to Fortnite, once again. I kept real quiet over the past year, as Fortnite kept adding Star Wars content slowly, overtaking what EA and DICE did in their Star Wars game that was fully dedicated to the Star Wars license. Beyond stuff like The Mandalorian and Ahsoka clone troopers, we have a deep, heavy hitter of a character that was integral to the story of Darth Vader and the prequels as a whole. Mother of Luke and Leia and a huge beautiful angel, Padme Amidala, who also hit the game before being featured in Battlefront 2, where she could have been included, whether it be as a character or at least a character skin for Leia. But no. On top of them, of course, now having Ahsoka first. Ahsoka, Padme, and Ventress were rumored or leaked to be in Battlefront 2, but it doesn't matter because it didn't happen, despite the good windows of opportunity for Ahsoka to be included, like her Clone Wars Season 7 appearance and her Mandalorian episode, where they could have put Rosario Dawson's facial features into the character model, as said before. Maybe they shouldn't have wasted a year of their so-called live service not releasing anyone. Them taking about a year to release a character makes that so-called 2.5 years of support more like 1.5 years at best. I know others have said this, but characters like Anakin and Obi-Wan, Dooku, and Grievous are things that should have been there at launch, if not less than a year after, despite me still being grateful that they made it in at all. You know what Fortnite also did? They also, outballed EA and DICE with Padme too. Look at this, belly skin. Knowing how cuckish EA and DICE can be, they probably wouldn't have done a skin like that if they added Padme in the game, despite that very costume appearing in the film of Episode 2. I just know it. In the campaign, they occasionally fucked with Aiden's face and made her look uglier than her actor doing the motion capture, probably to cater to a bunch of dumb, progressive, Twitter, white bitches with green or blue hair. I will admit that shit is also more of a problem within Western culture and gaming, such as Insomniac's Spider-Man games and Mortal Kombat, but anyway, all these one-ups Fortnite has over them is sad. Beyond cosmetics, Fortnite's lightsaber hitboxes are objectively better than Battlefront 2, and they'd probably deliver more on skins and functionality if they made a game dedicated to the Star Wars license, such as them giving Luke something as basic as a hood, in addition to having the skins that Battlefront had. Fortnite has more Luke skins than a Star Wars game. Even basic things like Fortnite giving slight skin variants, like the option to take the helmet off of Leia's bounty hunter skin, unlike EA's Battlefront 2, where they could have done that themselves along with other opportunities, like making a Clone Wars Season 3 Obi-Wan skin by taking the forearms of this skin and putting it over his standard skin. But anyway, here's the saddest thing that I'll end off my Ahsoka, Boasting, and Rant with. Fortnite is technically the best Star Wars multiplayer game out there right now that's getting support. EA and DICE no longer supporting Battlefront 2 is an extra sad case, as there isn't another multiplayer Star Wars game out right now, or one that came after Battlefront 2 apart from that super niche audience Squadrons game that I believe flopped. So now people are playing Star Wars on Fortnite. And unlike Spider-Man, I can't yell at them and tell them to go play an actual Star Wars game instead, like I can for the tolerable Spider-Man PS4 games, or the actual better ones you sadly have to use the 360 or PS3 for. In the case of Star Wars, you just have a game that was abandoned for 3 years, despite missing decent chunks of content like Heroes I already mentioned, on top of others like Mace Windu and Jango Fett, etc., or planets like Mustafar and Coruscant. A lot of these things that were in the actual great version of Battlefront 2, graphics aside. But yeah, they fucked up the Star Wars multiplayer gaming scene so much that I'm now complimenting Fortnite. But I don't know, maybe they listened to all those dumb cuck YouTubers like Angry Joe, who hates the concept of multiplayer Star Wars games despite all the story Star Wars content that already exists. On top of the fact that Battlefront was sort of always multiplayer focused. But yeah, I sadly think those shitty YouTubers and their hives they inspire has won and killed Battlefront. As great as the single player games still are, like Jedi Survivor, I want games with actual replay value. Most of the new Disney Star Wars media these days are just bad or barely serviceable. Just let me go ham as my favorite original Star Wars characters in a multiplayer, damn it. Pull a slight upgrade from shitty, overrated as fuck Overwatch and its sequel, and make Battlefront 3 that's just Battlefront 2 with a few more planets and heroes. I may give that a full video, but yeah, that's enough rambling. I'll use this video as a stepping stone for future Star Wars gaming videos, like defending the EA Battlefronts from improper Battlefront criticisms from cucks like Angry Joe, along with other videos. But anyway, thanks for watching.